Bam. All right. Bam, bam, bam. All the windows are populated. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. First thing I want to say is happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to hopefully enjoy, anticipate, and get ready for week 5 here at Mega Marina League. It is water week. So, our racers are going to get wet and slippery and hopefully not drown. We have Woofo from Brazil on stream, along with Game Frox from Germany, Lorenzo from the Netherlands, and Jack Way. So, let me make sure you guys can hear. You're gonna want to hear this music. Get ready, it's coming. Ooh, man. Yeah, because it's Water Week, guys. We have some nice Donkey Kong ambience to just take it in, enjoy the music, a nice, cool, calm, collective menu screen to get all of our racers ready to go. In just a moment, I am going to give a countdown, of course, but there is a disclaimer. Uh, I'm not feeling the best. I just had my tooth pulled, so I will be having co-commentator Sky Pilot Samurai join me on stream. So what's going to happen is in just a moment, I'm going to count down our racers. We have a ton of racers in the Discord and a ton of racers on stream here today. Game Fox, can you wiggle on your game window, please, sir? Give me a little wiggle, Fox boy. Beautiful. All right. Before I give the countdown, I do just want to thank everyone who is hanging out in the call. So shout outs to CC, Danica, Anki, Foddy, Fish, Game Fox, Hyper Convoy, Seb, Jacque, Kevin, Lorenzo, Miria, Neo, Overlord, Kumba, Power Ranger, man, every week, Power Rangers, Slurpee, Matt Luigi, Wolfo, Emerald, Dirksy, and all of you guys at home. Yeah, week 5, Mega Marina League. It is Water Week. I'm going to count down right now, and then I'm going to join a call with Sky, and we're going to get the show on the road. Our racers have been waiting. They're excited. They might even be falling asleep because of how good this Donkey Kong song is. So, yeah, make sure we get this nice and loud for you guys. Mega Marina League Week 5, Water Week, starting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, let's get Sky Daddy on the line. Let me make sure I'm not blowing my own ears out. Jeez. All right. First of all, Sky, are you
Yo,
here, sir?
let's go. Let's do this. Nice. Water week. What are we thinking? Sorry.
What are we
Yeah.
thinking? Yes, we have Sky on the mic, guys. This first level is called Castaway Upon Sweltering Shores. This is created by Scouter. It's a nice beach level. So a little bit of a vacation here. We're going to start off with some nice, cute clouds, some crispy water. There is also some heat on the floor, so if the players stand on the heat too long, they will take damage. Sky, you had the honor of playing this pack
Did
yesterday.
Lorenzo already die? Sorry. Yeah, I did.
What can you tell people about level 1?
All right, level 1. It's kind of like your oasis. You're like getting a little warmed up, and you're just kind of feeling the good vibes. This music, I'm not sure where it's from, but it's an excellent choice. I want to hear no beaching about this level because it's plenty of beautiful beaches going down. Yeah.
Good one. Man, we didn't even
And-
plan this. Sky's just dropping the puns. Yeah, I love to hear that.
And,
So-
no, try not to become a roast chicken because look at those flames, guys.
Oh man. Well,
No crusty buns. Sorry.
no, that's great. So yeah, let me turn Sky up just a hair. So yeah, this first level is very straightforward. They have ring boomerang. Of course, there is heat everywhere, so they can just take damage. But the soothing waters will heal them. We also have these big tellies that drop fire,
Yeah.
and that will one-hit KO you. So you do not want to touch that.
Yeah, in testing, I definitely got roasted by one of those guys. Just impatience more than anything. And we see Jack Way basically on the boss right now,
Yeah,
pulling ahead of the pack. Look at that.
Wolfo, Lorenzo, and Jackway are fighting Ringman on a pirate ship, and Wolfo got a quick kill or something. I looked away, and the boss is gone.
There's no way to keep up. Even there's only just 4 screens. Well, 4 is a lot still, but yeah, these guys don't stop, and they always keep going. And our next level, which is by Enoch, is kind of another Oasis. It starts that way, but then it kind of gets a bit like very heavy water gimmicks, some toxic looking green water and stuff. So we're kind of leaving the Oasis now. We're kind of getting a bit more into it. It's a nice transition.
Yeah, it's true. So this is Boxic Paradise, created by Enoch. And one thing you'll notice with this pack, guys, is the levels get kind of darker and more rainy as we go. So the first few levels, you're in like a nice, beautiful beach with some soothing waters. And towards the end of the pack, it's going to be really dark and spooky.
Ooh. The good thing in this in this level, you have like the water weapon, and you can kind of use that water wave underwater and stuff to kind of get rid of a lot of the junk in your way, like destructible blocks, these fish enemies and stuff. Like, if the players know how to use it, they'll just speed ahead. If they're Buster only boys, I'm sorry, that's going to be a slight time loss on some of these enemies if you're just trying to bust everything down. We see Lorenzo kind of starting to pick up the pace now. He did take it down in the first level that held him up a bit, but no, he's good. Look good.
Turns out a speedrun event is really good when you start a timer. So shout outs to starting the timer. Luckily, guys, even if I don't start the timer, these guys are running their own times on their side. So for validity's sake and integrity, it is no big deal. But yeah, between you and me, add like 2 minutes to this or something. It is what it is. So, see a lot of sync currently between Wolfo, Jackway, Fox, Lorenzo. These guys are kind of cruising. This boss, Lorenzo screen, bottom left, we're already on the boss. This is Pump Man, and he is currently hidden by an acid waterfall. Water wave is the weakness here.
Yeah, it's tough to get those water waves in there. The bubbles do be absorbing the water wave as you go. You could try to charge Buster to get rid of some of the bubbles, but it is just faster to mash it through. And yeah, there you go. Lorenzo's ahead. Damn, he didn't waste any time.
No, Lorenzo's cooking with gas. He's moving on to level 3, bottom left of your screen. This level is called Pump Rain Plant by Darkonius.
I noticed something about this level. There's like a level called Water Plant Waterway that showed up in one of the embassy tournaments. Darkonius, I'm calling you out. You did this as a play off of that because it has some of the similar gimmicks and ideas going on. Although Tengu Blade is a hard level or weapon to optimize, but if you can do it well in this level, you can kind of get some good speed stuff going. And yeah, it's excellent design level as always. Darkonius nails it.
Yeah, it's
good
true.
Good flow to every level so far, I would say.
Tengu Blade, as you can see on Lorenzo's screen and Jackway's screen, does allow you to go fast, as Sky mentioned. It is pretty underrated how good this weapon actually is. You get iframes kind of like C-Kick when you use it, and you can turn roll, Proto Man, or Mega Man's jumps into base jumps by using this. So I do plan on seeing these guys try to use it and abuse it and go fast, maybe get some lucky juice. But we do see Jackway and Wolfo opting for a Shadow Blade default.
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely, when I was playing this, I was like just charging my Buster a lot, and then like seeing them use Shadow Blade, which was the one I least used, just shows that each player has their own comfort zone. Like whether they like to hold down and charge, whether they like to Tengu through things, or they get the Shadow Blade going. I think Tengu is the one that people are most intimidated by, but if they are good with it, they can just skim through enemies like Lorenzo just did a moment ago, which is really sick to see, like those floor-looking enemies and stuff. Nice stuff.
Let's do a little bit of audio switcherinos. So Jackway has perfect audio for some reason, so we're gonna let him rock. These guys are all kicking some serious ass.
Just as a quick question, Marino, is there a possibility I could get a share from Discord or so I can stay more live with things?
Yeah, of
Or
course.
awesome, thank you.
First time having a co-commentator. This is my first rodeo, but yeah, there you go, sir. Enjoy.
I knew I was missing like something there. Oh, let's go.
Bottom left of your screen, guys, we have Windman, and he's going to kick everyone's ass just like that. I expect most of our players to die here. Windman is not really much of a threat by himself, but when there's two one-tile pits with symmetry here, he will blow you and he will suck you, and you probably will go into this pit. So this fight is way harder than it looks, and I dare say I expect everyone to kind of die here.
Yeah, just try not to get blown or sucked, you know, the usual. But yeah, Windman is going to mess you up in this room because you get locked down. If you throw your Shadow Blade out, like, you could get pulled across the floor to your death.
Nice job. Lorenzo wraps up level 3. He is moving on to level 4. We have Autumn Falls, made by JJR. And something you might have noticed is we added some quality of life changes to these level packs. Every time a racer finishes a level, they're actually going to get a star showing them that they completed the level. So they cannot possibly get lost in the menus anymore. And I think that's just a nice change moving forward. Anything we can do to make these races more digestible for the racers. So it's a good addition. Happy to include it. And yeah, Lorenzo, he has Night Crusher. We have some top wheels, some really nice aesthetics. Again, this is Autumn Falls, so you're going to have your orange bushes, your spooky spiders, and just pretty pleasing level. Like you said earlier, Sky, these levels flow very well, and they're all pretty much just spicy trads.
Yeah. This week kind of plays around at the start. It's like, you can just go fast, you can kind of spot the one cycles and things. But later in this pack, I will say the spice is heavily laid on. Like, let's say the level 6 mark or something is where things get really interesting in that way.
Yeah, I'm
so
excited.
You gotta look forward to it. Like, there's so many good water gimmicks in this game, like, that every creator here is fully exploited, so look forward to it, guys.
Unfortunate death for Jack Quay. I am noticing everyone dying to Windman, and I kind of saw this coming. Like, you see Windman, it's only level 3, you maybe don't expect this much of a challenge, but this boss is infinitely harder than it looks, and these racers are showing you that.
Yeah, I died a couple of times there, and I'm like, holy shit, only thing I should be using, sorry, the only thing I should be using is Buster, because you chuck a Shadow Blade, you get stuck in that animation, he pulls you into the pit. You use Tengu, it's like tricky to hit him with it, yeah, and that slows you down as well, so like, Buster is the safest option, but not the quickest, so we'll see what people's approach is.
And also, Sky, you don't have to worry about cursing here at the Marina League, because we give no fucks. We're having maximum fucking excitement. People are shitting their pants. You know, just get in with it. Let's go.
Any pants shooters in chat?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Lorenzo's cruising. He is, I think, 3rd or 4th place point earners right now. So this man is out for blood. He said at the beginning of the league he was going to try and bop Foddy and CC. And he's in a prime place to do it. He's cooking with gas.
Freaking big talk from Lorenzo. The guy I thought like a year and a half ago was not going to catch up to me anytime soon, and now he plays a better game.
Yep, bottom left of your screen. He's already fighting the boss. This is the 2nd ringman of the pack, and he gets the quick kill!
I don't think he intended this, but if he did, oh my god.
Yeah, I saw it happen to you
so
during playtesting last night, and it was kind of nice to see. So he's moving on to level 5. Like Sky said earlier, this is where it's going to get a little spicy. This level is called Pile Slider, made by Toxin. You have Pile Driver and Ice Physics. Sky, what is an ice level doing in my water pack?
Well, it's Toxin, so he gets to do what he wants.
True.
He does illegal stuff all the time, and we just have to put up with it.
True. So there is a gimmick.
Yeah, there is.
There's a gimmick with this level where if you shoot Pile Driver on Ice Physics, you actually store the momentum and you just kind of fly and glide on the ice. So hopefully we get to see that here today. Toxin built the entire level around the Pile Drive Ice Physics combo. So I am going to keep my eyes open and just see how players adapt with this mechanic.
Yeah, it's kind of like water with pile driver. I've never thought of this combo as this interesting, but the way he's like pushing you around and making you like have that gravity and everything is very interesting in terms of like what he was able to do with it. Like as I said, the later part of this pack, with Death from Game Fox.
Yep.
But the later part of this pack is just kind of wet, wild, and wonderful. So you guys can look forward to this. Like it's crazy.
It's true, and you know what? This level's so fast. Lorenzo already on the boss.
Unless you were like literally the greediest man alive, Marino. I'm just kidding. Like you will not die here. You have to be some other kind of greedy. So GG's. It's just try to get the speed in there. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I know people are saying banana in the chat. I can't really do anything about that. So if there are stream issues, guys, it is not in my control. So hopefully it just kind of comes back. Sometimes the internet does what the internet does. Lorenzo is on level 6. This is Dr. Zeos, Ninja Girl in Pirate Oasis. This level is an ass kicker. It has amazing visuals. It has heat and healing properties. You also have Mega Ball and Pile Driver. Mega Ball lets you go vertically. Pile Driver lets you go horizontally. So if you are paying attention and you're comfortable with these weapons, you can super abuse them and fly through this level and ball through this level and just kind of let the weapons take the wheel.
Yeah, you can ball your way through, you can drive your way through. Like, this level basically gives you all of the options that if you know how to use and execute with, you just end up blasting away from the competition. But that being said, that's where we're probably going to see a good divide in our racers here. Like, how they go about this level, or even some of them spending their pile driver too early. You know, they got too excited. So that can happen. This level's very interesting in terms of like, it kind of slows you down every time you're kind of out of those weapons or you don't use those weapons. So we'll see how they approach it.
Man, Game Fox is getting murdered by Windman. I cannot wait to go back and watch his VODs and learn some new German words I never heard before. Windman is, oh, brother. I kind of feel bad now, but it is what it is.
Game Fox was like somebody that I remember doing like Kaiser races and stuff like that, and he was really good at the game, and still is. But I imagine from not playing for a while and given like this kind of competition, it's hard to keep up. Like these guys are monsters and well practiced this whole time. So when
man, there's so much to focus on. All I want to do is watch Game Fox kill Windman, and he. Oh, I'm starting. Nerf.
There we go again.
Nerf. Can we get some live nerfs? Somebody send Game Fox a different level. Oh, man. So, bottom left of your screen, Lorenzo is... This is where the level pack starts to get hard. As Sky mentioned earlier, level 6, level 7, this is where the difficulty spikes will occur. You have Pile Driver, you have Mega Ball as mentioned, but because it's Dr. Zeos, all of these zigzags and cubbies and narrow passages make it way harder to navigate than you would think. So... I do expect to see people kind of get tripped up here, but if you're Lorenzo, you're using all of your resources, you're keeping your eyes open, and you're cooking with gas. So he's actually doing very well here.
He's a little low on HP, but I feel like he's going to start playing it a little more safe to just get through these last few screens. Ooh, there's a snipe there, and... Okay. I think he's got it.
Sky, I know this is your first time on commentary with me, but... We are not, here at Marino League, we do not Jinxerino or reverse Jinxerino. So if you could not kill our racers or curse them with voodoo, I would much appreciate that. Oh, lucky juice from Lorenzo, though. Jack Quay and Wolfo and Lorenzo all on level 7. Meanwhile, Fox, I don't know, dude.
Let's watch his stream back afterwards, you know, just get all of the new words out and about, like...
Yeah, this fight is tough. You really have to respect Windman. He's going to constantly be jumping in your area, so he's going to jump, he's going to glide or dash towards where you were standing, so he's going to smother your movement while sucking you into a pit, and if you want to keep up your DPS... You obviously have to shoot him, but you can't be facing him when you shoot him, so it's kind of an ass kicker. But Fox, will
Yeah.
prevail. He just did. Nice
Oof.
job.
GG's. You
Very
cannot be
good.
greedy in that fight at all.
Lorenzo, moving on to level 7. This level is called A Splash of Madness, created by... Wait, what's that guy's name? Sky Pilot Samurai. Oh, Sky Pilot Samurai. Sky, tell the people about this level.
Alright, so this level works with salt water, a lot of waterfalls hiding little gimmicks, and bubble crabs doing their stuff and trying to integrate that. I was just kind of thinking along the lines of what could be interesting, like enemies to put in that have platforms involved, and then eventually I got bored and I made this whole tunnel system that pulls you around the place. So this level has a mix of a little tread, but a little bit of nonsense in there, using what I found to be very interesting water gimmicks. Like, I had a ton of fun coming up with this and making it, but at the end of the day, I thought it was a little scuffed, but hey, I think it turned out well, actually.
That was a very punishing death from Lorenzo there. He was about 2 screens from a checkpoint and takes an unfortunate death, but that will give our other racers a chance to catch up. Dr. Zeos's level is naturally long and twisty and turny, so navigating these will take a bit of time. Game Fox is on level 4. Meanwhile, Wolfo and Jacque level 6. Lorenzo in the lead, level 7. And I gotta be honest, I'm just gonna say it. Sky has been stepping up his creative works here for the Merino League. His levels are shock and awe. I don't know how he does it over the years. You've been getting so much better at making levels. You stick to the theme, you keep it spicy. And just like this, on bottom left of your screen, you have all these, what are they, suckies and blowies just kind of pushing you all throughout this level, and you're in what feels like a big pool. Are you in a pool?
Yeah, it's kind of a water park. That was kind of the idea, and then the trailer is kind of... It's not officially Bubble Land or anything, but like, yeah, there's like pools, there's pipes and
Oh,
stuff.
no.
So
There we go. Lorenzo almost lost his buddy, but he gets back on track. Has to get this key, cash in the key. There is a really tight jump. You can make this jump, bottom left of your screen on Lorenzo's screen. He's going to opt to take the bubble and take it nice and safe. Is he going to get a hug? No hug from a romper. And now we get to go to the really 1 HP
He's 1
Sky.
HP.
Sky. Oh, checkpoint and
Okay.
an instant reset.
God
Love
damn it,
to
you
see
lucky
it.
motherfucker. Come on.
Yeah, love to see
Dang.
it. Yo, Mitch in chat says, Kumba no screen time. Here at Merino League, we try to get every racer on stream at least once. And Kumba's already been on stream. So we have to give some, some screen time to Wolfo, Game Fox, Jacque. Lorenzo is the first and only duplicate racer here at the league so far. We did have some internet troubles with one of our other racers. And luckily, Lorenzo was nice enough to fill in. And look, I told you he was going to die there. Nerf, Sky.
You told me, it says people were gonna die there, but you were still like, maybe it's okay.
Oh, man, maybe it's not okay.
Maybe. If everybody dies there, it's a fair game.
Look at how blue the stream is, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is a really
that's
fancy
pretty
setup.
safe.
So the setup you'd use were what? The blast wires in tandem with the blowies and conveyor belts. So you just kind of get in the cubby and go for a ride. It's really nice.
Like the coils and the switches are just being set off the whole time. Like there's coils at the very edge of the screen. I really just wanted to pull people around the place and like have them panic. I think we got it. So Lorenzo's slowly going up here, treading the needle. That's actually a pretty nervous part, but he's got it.
Yeah, of course, you got to have some auto-scroller sections. Some of these auto-scroller sections are skippable, but it is not easy, and you're probably in a blind setting better off just doing it. Bottom left of your screen, we have double Kamegoro Maker with salt water. So when you shoot salt water against a wall, it will split into 3 different smaller particles of water. So I expect to see Lorenzo do that and just kind of get some lucky hits in. These turtles are really fast. Yo, the music
Just
though?
one more.
Oh, nice job.
That's the only unfortunate thing is I can't hear the music through the Discord on my end, but I'm happy to be.
Double Pirate Man on
commentating
your
and
screen.
everything.
We have some sync between Wolfo and Jacque. Who is going to kill Pirate Man first? Meanwhile, bottom left of your screen, Lorenzo going into level 8. This is Rotten Water Fortress, created by G Pocket. Guys, bottom left of your screen, look at these aesthetics.
18 minutes, level 8? How's anybody supposed to keep up with what's going on screen?
I did start
Oh
the
my
timer a little bit
god.
late because I got sidetracked. So
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're at like 21 and change. But either way, Sky, these guys are cooking.
My brain is cooked trying to keep up with them. They're excellent stuff. Like,
Yo, Lorenzo, or Jacque and Woofo, both starting your level 7. We got a nice little race between these two. Meanwhile, Game Fox a little bit behind in level 6, and Lorenzo currently in the lead in level 8. Bottom left of your screen, he has Acid Barrier on. We have to go for a little mobile cart ride with water physics, of course, and he's going to have to avoid some fish. There's a section coming up in this level that is very visually pleasing and also very scary, so I'm kind of anxious to see our players in a blind race setting first try this upcoming section.
yeah, G Pocket makes some of the sexiest levels in this game, and who thinks, hey, so I'm gonna make a water level and I'm gonna make an auto scroller box section and then this in their water level?
Right.
G Pocket is like 10 out of 10 creativity too, so yeah. This level actually has like a very interesting end part. I feel everybody's going to die to at least once, but it feels so good. Fast moving stuff. We'll get there soon, but like this part is rising blocks, hitting the crystals and everything. G Pocket killed it. The creativity in this one.
Yeah, I don't say this enough, but obviously I cannot do this league without these amazing creators, handpicked from all over different parts of the world. These guys are some of the best in the business. So again, shout out to all of our creators making these amazing levels. Bottom left of your screen, Lorenzo is about to approach the scary part. So here we go. He's going to ride this box, and he has to stay on it the entire...
Well, you talk jinxing.
Yeah.
So
let's try that again. Lorenzo, bottom left of your screen. He's going to have to get on this box, ride it, and trust. So let's see how it goes. Ooh. Yeah, pretty scary stuff. We're already on level 8 out of level 10, so you know there's going to be difficulty scaling. And, yeah, he's just kind of showing you how scary it is here. Meanwhile, Jacque and Woofo putting on their own little battle. Game Fox slugging his way through level 6. Got a neutral jump. Yeah. Another neutral jump. Grab the other box. Trust. Grab the arrows. Grab the other box. Trust. Jump. Grab the box. Beautiful. Oh,
it's
pause
so
buffer.
Fast. No trust in spike falling.
Yeah, I love to see the pause
got
buffers. That was really nice. So this level you have Black Hole Bomb, which will literally just suck all the enemies off screen into a vortex. Super OP. And yeah, again, with more fancy auto box sections. All right, G Pocket. Yeah, G Pocket made this level.
Will Woofo die to the jump? I'm just curious. Oh, he got it!
Nice job.
Wow.
G Pocket nailed this level out of the park. Bottom left of your screen, we're at the boss. We have Burst Man. Burst Man will be weak to Ice Wave, so you want to shoot Ice Wave, which will travel on the wall, up the wall, just like that. Beautiful. So we're going to want to see him keep this loop going.
Look how freaking cool this interaction is. Like, there's creativity, and then there's interactions that you would never think of unless some creator just like randomly shove them in your face. And right here, Burst Man can raid the boxes himself, but no, doesn't matter.
Wow.
That was fast.
Very nice boss. That was very, very clean. Fox takes an unfortunate death. Lorenzo wrapping up level 8, going into level 9. This is the hardest level of the pack, and it's not even close. I'll explain why level 10 isn't the hardest once we get there. Level 9 is called Rigged to Flow. This is created by Astra. The beginning of this pack started on nice beaches with some cute, daytime aesthetics, and now we are in like some dirty oil rig. It's raining, it's scary, there's fish everywhere, so lots of gimmicks, lots of different platform shenanigans, fire mets that can light up oil. This level is tough, so I do expect our players to get kind of hung up here, but nothing our players can't handle at the end of the day.
It is just funny how it all ended up working out. Like, the scarier the level looked, it actually turned out to be the harder level altogether. It's just nice to start off with something like beach, and then you get so dirty with it. Like, such good thematics that way. Like,
nice. Woofo getting into Rotten Water Fortress. Jacque, did Wait, he has an invincibility glitch. He's going through enemies. He's not taking damage. What is happening? How did he do that? He is not taking... Nerf! Nerf, Mecha! Wait, he hasn't reset checkpoint because of... What the hell? Wait. He's walking through enemies, Sky! Hello!
Winner!
Wait, he did take damage. Okay, it looks like he stopped the... Oh, Mecha. I need to go back. I need to recreate that and abuse it in every level. That is so amazing. So there's some weapons in this game, like Charge Kick, that let you do some, I dare say, janky shenanigans. I have never seen it with this weapon, but you bet your buns I'm going to go back and dissect it. That is so exciting.
There's a good rivalry happening between Jacquet and Wolfo for the most part. Like, they're like neck and neck in a lot of levels. So I'd love to see that as well.
True. Yeah, Lorenzo jumping for his life, getting pushed by rain. There's steam, there's fire mets, there's big fish. Astra went ham with all the different gimmicks and enemies and objects. And normally, the more enemies and gimmicks and objects you have, it's kind of hard to really put together a wholesome, well-rounded level. But for having so many different assets and stuff, this level still is very cohesive and, I dare say, repetitive. Like, you see a lot of different stuff, but it's used often to the point where it's not like too eclectic, even though there's tons of stuff being used.
Look at these tight areas in Lorenzo's screen. Like, you gotta get past these fish, you gotta get through the water, and there's steam and enemies everywhere. Astra did not, like, stop putting more and more gimmicks together. And it does work together. That's the scary part. Like, it's all, like, 50 gimmicks, but you can all manage it. So
Shovel Knight bangers as well?
Oh, the bangers in this pack are amazing. Absolutely. This pack, also every pack so far, but like...
No! Oh, Lorenzo.
Just before the checkpoint.
I don't know what Niederlander Bitcherino sound like, but I think Lorenzo might be saying a few words under his breath here.
Yeah.
Jacquet also sees the weakness nice and fast. Gonna kill Burstman almost immediately. Very, very good. Wolfo not too far behind. Meanwhile, Game Fox getting his ass kicked by a box. Kick the box, Fox! Put the fox in the box and hit it with your socks. Oh no! Game Fox!
He's mind melted by Zeus's level.
Oh no. Guys.
You don't need pile driver in Game Fox. You can use your broom.
You can charge your broom, or if you have Mega Ball, you can hold up and kick. Oof,
yeah.
You got it.
Okay, there we go.
Kick it. Oh no.
Kick it.
Oh no. Game Fox is he's saying some stuff for sure. Bottom left of your screen, Lorenzo is on the boss and Pumpman back in action. This time we have a windmill spinny wheel and there's fire change keys. So the fire rains from the sky, it ignites the oil, which will one-shot you if you touch it. But Pumpman, being the nice guy he is, will actually put out the fire for you.
He's just trying to put out the fire and you're stopping him. He's the nice guy. But like fire in my water level, yeah. Got oil shenanigans and the fire stuff going, and there's Pumpman.
All right, Lorenzo moving on to the last level. I'm expecting some of our other runners off stream to join chat any moment and give us the GGs. You know, the Foddies and the Inkies and the Owls. So, surprised no one hopped in the chat just yet. Maybe Lorenzo will take first place across the board. Guys, this last level, bottom left of your screen, level 10, is called Dreg's Dredgers, created by Urizen. This is like the coolest shit ever. I know Chambi and a few other people said this might be their favorite Mega Marino League level or the best level in the entire league. It'll make more sense when we get to some certain parts, but I can guarantee there's some interactions in this level that you have never seen before. So Urizen, being the god creator he is, pulling out all the stops, keeping it unique. Man, this level's insane. So we have Metal Blade and Pile Driver. You have to juggle these layers of water while sniping buttons with Metal Blade. And you use Pile Driver while descending to get some little boosts, which will be showcased a little more here. And fun facts, guy, the screen that Lorenzo's on, if you walk into this room, leave the room, and then walk back in, you actually reset all of the water down to the floor, and you can skip this entire screen.
It's such bullshit.
So,
Like, yeah, that's so good.
depending on your knowledge and experience, maybe some of our racers will see it or know to go for it. If someone does, it's obviously worth popping off. But this is, of course, the intended strat. So we have the water slowly lowering. Doesn't lower all the way to the floor. There will be some spikes kind of sprinkled in, but yours in with the aesthetics and the music. Let me see if I can actually get Lorenzo's audio for us here. Listen to this song. Listen to this scary ass song.
I've pulled open the pack so I can hear it on my end as well. It's the most intense song. Like end game shit is going to, like, if you lose your save files getting deleted kind of music. And it works perfectly. Just such... Oh man.
Man, having banger NSFs makes commentating so easy. I'm not even saying anything. All right, this is the section. Bottom left of your screen, Lorenzo has to be mindful of these boxes. In the next section, he has to stay underneath boxes so they push him down, and then he has to pile drive to the next one. So he is riding these boxes all the way down, nice and easy. Super crazy mechanics in this level. I would never be able to make something like this. So again, shoutouts to Yurzin for keeping it so unique and original, and I dare say it's still a little bit of a trad.
Yours in week 1 with the elemental level, now this as well. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, every time he seems to be creating something that's just kind of a bit mind-blowing.
Final boss here at week 5 Water Week.
Oh,
Lorenzo is about to kill Strikeman.
Melting him.
Is done. Again, I apologize for starting the timer so late, but luckily our racers are timing themselves. This was like a 33, easy sub 35 level pack from Lorenzo. Absolutely not.
Actually a monster in this competition. Has been 3rd place on the leaderboard for a bit now. Like, no, he's been 2nd place. No, he's been 2nd place because Foddy missed a race as well and stuff, and Foddy's been doing well, but like, yeah, look out for Lorenzo. He might challenge CC and Foddy in the end game.
What's happening on Fox's screen, Sky? Can you talk to me? What's going on with Fox? He's hugging this Brown.
He made best friends with the Brown, and is that a RQ? Is that it? Did Fox leave the lobby?
Oh no. Did we just have our first Mega Marino League rage quit? Is that what just happened? Guys, somebody call Fox. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah. Oh, man. In other news, Wolfo's getting close to the end. Or, like, he's on level 9 now, so he's doing good. Jack Way, just a bit ahead of him.
Man.
But yeah,
I think Dr. Zeos' level had too many interactions for Fox between the Browns, the pile drivers, the boxes. That's why it's important to practice, guys. Mega Man Maker has, I'm just going to guess, 13 million interactions in this game. It is impossible to, learn them all, but at some point, you gotta practice, you gotta know your interactions, because here at Marino League, we're gonna try to keep it fancy, show off some stuff maybe you've never seen before. I, of course, feel bad if Fox did genuinely rage quit this. I do hate to see it, but I mean, I kind of get it. If you don't play and you're in a heated race environment, you're gonna get overwhelmed, and you're gonna, I dare say, feel stupid, and your emotions just get the best of you. So I hate to see it, but guys, heart emojis in the chat for Game Fox. If we did have our first official Rage Quit Arena. Heart emojis.
Yeah, I was just reading something Lorenzo said there. But yeah, when it comes to this game, I think anybody that plays for a period of time or tries to compete in it, it's super intense, and the game makes you feel like a noob sometimes with the amount of interactions and things you have to learn and constantly like get to grips with. But that's kind of what makes this game very interesting as well. But if you haven't played it in a while, or you're not ready for a competition, something like this can still be intense. I would say the Merino League has done a great job of delivering something for all skill levels and a lot of expression if you want to go fast or if you want to take it easy. But at the same point, being in a race environment, finding out a level's kicking your ass for a while can be an experience. So I can understand Game Fox if he had taken the way out there, but either way, good job from regardless. It's just...
Yeah, he's still gonna get points, right? So I mean,
yeah. But
and
I
this
think
song,
this song, yeah, so freaking intense and oh my god.
Does anyone in chat know what this song is from? Yurizin, what is this song from? This is like a song that should be in Horror Week or something.
Spoilers. Oh man.
I will say I'm very impressed with Jack Quay. I didn't really know anything about them before the league, but they're getting a lot of points and finishing these packs really fast each week. So a lot of our racers have been impressing me, and Jack Quay is very high on that list. So it's nice to get him finally on stream. First time watching his gameplay, and he's killing it, man.
Yeah, Wolfo's no slouch. He's been in this community for a long time and basically played the game on-off, but a lot over the years and things. And Jack Quaid pulling ahead of somebody like that is kind of very, very impressive.
Yeah, Wolfo's nuts.
I think this game is just... can be overwhelming and, like, challenging in general, but, like, there's so much depth here and so much to enjoy as well, like...
There we go. I want to see Wolfo use the Buster. He sees it now. Wolfo has a similar play style to myself, where he knows what he's doing and he goes fast. He's good at optimizing stuff, but as soon as you like die or you feel a little bit of a snowball effect, you kind of get in your own head and then it just goes off the rails. So hopefully on his side, he is staying composed and he's not letting any of these deaths or slowdowns get to him. He is, of course, kicking ass here. We're still way below sub 40. He is moving on to the last level. And Jack Quay entering the scary part of the level.
I was testing this the last day and I was just like dying a lot here because I was trying different things out. You make a slight mistake though, and you probably will die. Just gotta stay on form.
I don't know if it's Jack.
Does sell it.
I don't know if it's Jack or Jack Quee or Jack Q or JACQUE or Jacque. So if I am saying his name wrong, please tell me. I will obviously correct it. I mean, no disrespect. I just thought his name was Jacque, and it sounds pretty fancy. Maybe it is just Jack. I don't know. But either way, he is on the most memorable part of the level, maybe most memorable part of the pack. And Sky, he is at the boss already.
Will he first try? I'm jinxing, I'm sorry.
No, he will 100% first try this. I can't even try to curse him or jinx him. You always first try this boss. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Sky!
Hey, you said you always first try. You made it even more jinxery. Like, I started, you doubled into it, like... Well, he'll get it this time. Oh shit, I said something. Guys, this is hard.
You always second try this guy as he checks for an E-Tank, which he does not have. This fight's really cool. So you have Burst Water constantly moving up and down, and Rebound Striker stacks and scales damage once it bounces off walls, and it doesn't matter because the boss is dead.
Yeah, GG's. Everything moves so fast when watching these packs. It's hard to keep up with everything. But, like, there we go. Jack Way's finished, too. Look at the pose he's got.
Excellent job. Guys, GG's in the chat for Jack or Jack Quay. I will have that name corrected for next time, of course. Either way, impressive gameplay coming out from them.
Look at all those beautiful stars.
Unfortunately,
we got Wolfo trying to climb this wall like Stubberino. And he
Yup.
got it! But what does he do here? He can just jump out of the water, right? Does he do this?
So, fun fact.
Oh.
Wait, he is pulling such a classic here. He has Metal Blade. He can
Yeah.
just snipe the button. I don't know what this dude's doing, but I respect him trying. Shoot
I'm
the
here
button!
for it.
Hey! All right, he sees it. So, fun fact,
Okay.
Woofo is like the only person I know that uses Linux and not Windows. And because of that, we couldn't get his audio set up for the race. So Woofo's like, don't worry, I won't finish last. Well, technically, Woofo's not finishing last. Game Fox did give us an unfortunate rage quit or whatever kind of
Hmm.
quit. I mean, it's Water Week, Sky. You have to have salt in your Water Week, right? That's
Oh
just how it
yeah,
works.
I had salt water weapon in my level, so there's there's even more salt. Wolfo, please just jump. Press the A button. I don't know. Well, he got it. That looks cool.
I appreciate the amount of stubborino. Woofo, he is a determined guy. If he sees a way to do it, he's gonna do it, any means necessary. And not to mention, pile drive climbing is one of the harder things to do in the game. So, anytime you get a chance to practice the tech, which he's gonna opt for again, you just kind of love to see it. It's a good
Oh,
weapon.
he's jumping now. But yeah, it's impressive. Like, what he's doing is harder and just adding a little bit of time here and there, but at the same point, like, there is time saves with Pile Driver in this level. And honestly, seeing that tech being pulled off, I just enjoy seeing it. Like, I'll be real.
True.
Good stuff on Mofo.
Yo, Kumba, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Big GG's, assuming you finished already.
GG!
Very, very good time, of course. We have Aki saying, dude, I'd rather play the same levels with full cut tiles than have to wait 10 seconds every time you respawn or start a level. Well, welcome to
Aki's PC loves these levels.
1.9. Yes, we are no longer in 1.0. You have to, another thing to consider, guys, these creators have fun making new and fancy stuff and going overboard with decorations and gimmicks and objects. This is just the meta now, okay? If you're a creator in Mega Man Maker 25, you're trying to push your own limits, do stuff you've never done before, constantly raising your own bar. So yeah, it's going to get a little fancy. Unfortunately, we don't really want any of our players to have to wait that long in between levels, but again, this is just the game we play now. So I apologize if you guys have any, potato issues where you're waiting, but I would rather you guys wait 10 seconds and play a godlike level than to have no waiting and play Little Timmy's Cutman level. So that's just kind of where we're at.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Speaking of a bug, I still can't believe he got invincibility glitch in G Pockets level. I can't wait to go back and...
What did he do?
I
want to
don't
know.
He must have equipped Acid Shield and either canceled it or got hit at the right time, and then before you know it, he's walking through enemies. That was quite a treat to see.
Wolfo is climbing everything like a tower in this game. Dude, there's nothing there, please. God, he just, I don't know, he just wants to see everything from above. He wants to get a sightseeing on the whole level.
Man, what a cool gimmick. Yeah, Urizen knocking it out of the park. As you said earlier, he did all the fancy stuff in week 1, and now here we are in week 5, still keeping it fancy. I can assure you people have never played with this interaction before. You have pile driver horizontal physics along with the low gravity from the water, and you're obviously floating the whole time, so you use the box to go down. Woofo will...
First try?
Yeah. Yeah, first try.
Alright, he's got this. He knows how to deal with Strike Man.
Sky? Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
I was just about to get told there. Oh.
Boom! Let's go! Big GG's.
Nice.
Guys, heart emojis in the chat. GG's for Woofo holding down Brazil.
GG's to everybody today. Like sub 45 or even sub 46, like all of that. Damn. Guys killed it today.
Let me see if I can do something very quickly here. Sky, what was your favorite level of the pack?
I want to say possibly Eurisms.
Urizens, yeah.
that
Urizens is very good.
that is the medal you get when but just you know.
Man, I feel bad like laughing because Game Fox comes out here, he does his best every single week. Even after all of his bitcherinos, he says how much he loves the levels. But if he did actually, in fact, rage quit, yes, here at Marino League, you get equipped with the Salt Badge. But like I said, Game Fox is such a nice outgoing guy. He might be tilted now, but in a few days from now, when he replays the pack, he'll be like, okay, I get it. These levels are still good. And that's just the kind of guy he is. So you hate to
Hmm.
see it, but it is what it is.
It's just the race environment. It changes who you are while you're playing these levels until afterwards you take a quick break here. Actually, it wasn't so. These levels were good. I just got my ass kicked a little bit, or like trying to win this race.
Yeah, so what happened was, I'm gonna have to go back and look at it more, but Fox was having a tough time with some interactions in Zeos's level, I think is what pushed him over the ledge. First of all, he spent a bunch of minutes dying to Windman. So in level 2, level 3, in the Windman fight, excuse me, level 3 Windman kind of took him for a ride. He spent a lot of time just getting roughed up by Windman. And then he went through level 4 fine, went through level 5 fine, but then level 6, he had some problems with boxes and Mega Ball and Browns, and I think it was just a little too much on him. So I genuinely feel
Yeah,
bad, but Fox is a champ. He'll get over it, and I'm sure you will see him next week.
yeah, absolutely. Honestly, do hope he plays a pack because the end of this pack, or even just a lot of levels in this pack, are so dang memorable. The end of this pack, like that water level, Urizen might be a lot of people's favorites of this tournament potentially.
It's true.
So that's pretty cool.
Sky, you are not done yet, sir. Please
God
sit
dang.
tight. Yeah, I'm gonna go make sure we have the showcase ready, guys. We are about to watch Water Week No Damage Showcase. All of these levels done in like 27 minutes. It's closer to 25 because of all the menus. So give me a second to set that up, and when we come back, we will have Water Week No Damage Showcase. So BRB.
Don't go anywhere. Whew. How are you holding up, Marino? Your mom is so.
Damn. All right. Yeah. I guess we're just ready. So, um, we are about to watch No Damage Speedrun Showcase of Water Week. So, for those of you that just got done finishing, huge GGs. Also, shout outs to the racers who are still going. This pack, yet it's only 10 levels. Some levels are ass kickers, but I'm hopefully you guys are still having fun. Remember, that is the reason why we are here. Community-driven efforts for a community-driven league. Get some points and some prizes along the way, but as long as we're making memes and having fun and doing invincibility glitches and rage quitting, these are the memories we are looking for. So again, huge shout-outs to GameFox, huge shout-outs to anyone still racing. Let's watch Mega Marino League Week 5 Water Week Showcase No Damage Speedruns, and here we go. What are we thinking? Yes. First level is Castaway Upon Sweltering Shores by Scouter. Yeah, for level 1, very traditional stuff. Not really pulling any punches. You have Crash Bomber, you have Ring Boomerang, you have... The only threat in this level, technically, is the heat, but the water does soothe you and cool you off if you do get your heat meter raised too high. But as you said, Sky, good-ass level. I do recommend grinding these levels or speedrunning them. Of course, all of these level packs are available for free. You can get them from megamarino.com or from WebMecha. WebMecha is the holy grail Mega Man Maker lead website, so you can download them for free there. And if you have any questions about how to do it, let us know. But yeah, have fun with the packs. The creators work really hard on these. I work hard on the recordings. The racers work hard getting points. So lots of effort going into this stuff all the way around. Sky should not be muted, no.
Good, guys.
Oh, you're back. Yes. Sorry about that. I nuked you, but you're back. So welcome back.
Okay. I was just talking about everybody's chat's mothers and stuff. Well,
true. You should have heard what he said about your own mama. Yeah, really not much to say here, guys. You have Ring Boomerang, so we're just going to try to go fast. We're going to try to slide spam while taking out these enemies as we go. Because this is a no damage run, I am not allowed to sit in the heat for too long. We're not allowed to touch fire, so nice and smooth sailing here for a level 1. And of course we have the boss, which is on a pirate ship. It is Ringman on a cute little boat.
yeah, nothing too scary to start off the pack with, but that's the good thing to get into a race with. Like, this level is just infinite flow, infinite everything. Like, just get your mojo going, like, perfect level 1. And that's kind of like what I like to see in levels. If you can get a good clean flow going through all of the mechanics and interactions, that's sick. This is a perfect kind of race level. But also, you know, you gotta have the spice in there too, guys.
And it starts with, again, most of the first few levels have a nice daytime beach aesthetic, and as you see, once we get into level 9 and level 10, it's just dark and rain and water and pain. So really cool how all of the creators used different waters for this week, and it wasn't even planned. Like Decoration Week, we assigned different decorations. 1.0 Week, we assigned different bosses. Water Week, we did not delegate different waters. It just so happened by accident, every creator used different waters, and it worked out tremendously. So really, really cool how that all worked out. This level is Boxic Paradise, made by Yeena. This is Yeena's first and only level here at Mega Marino League, so heart emojis in the chat for him. And he brings us a nice acidic level. We have Water Wave, which is really OP when you shoot it underwater. You get like a water shotgun effect, and this weapon is really, really strong underwater, and it's not the best out of water. So having that in this level makes you feel really OP. And again, it flows really nice, good enemy placement, good consistent gimmicks with the waterfalls and the boxes. So, like Sky said earlier, pretty nice flowing level to start off the pack.
Yeah, I just love using that weapon underwater in general. Like, it just melts everything, makes you feel like OP as heck. but having a level kind of based around that being your speed strat and using it effectively is very clever, because then you're like, if you're a newer player or a player that's just relying on just your buster, like you can still get through this level, but once you realize this mechanic and you realize how you can use it really well, you can just tear through this whole thing and just feel like super good while doing it.
It's true. Yeah, we don't make NSFs mandatory for the league. We ask our creators to, just do what they want. It's important to me that our creators have as much freedom as possible. Some people want NSFs and they want to use it. Some people just don't care to. So in this case, we don't have an NSF. Mega Man music are still bangers. So also Smiley Face and Alfredo with the raid. Welcome in.
It's funny to get that perspective. Welcome, Alfredo. When people kind of go, oh, I just want my Mega Man music back. What's this custom stuff? And now we're going full circle. It's like, why isn't every song custom?
Yeah,
we give them a little bit of a taste of like that kind of the sweet life, and they're like, oh yeah, I want more of it. But it's good to do it.
It's true. So check out this movement here, guys. This is the fastest way to go through this level. You want to abuse and use all of your Tango Blade. You want to get Lucky Juice. You want to kill all the stuff in your way. But please use your resources. When we give you C-Kick and Pile Driver and Tango Blade or NATO or any weapons that let you go fast, you should be ending these levels with very little, if not no weapon energy in these levels, so you can go fast, get some Lucky Juice, and just keep yourself cruising. So this is going to focus on Tango Blade. We're going to dash jump, which is like a little pseudo base jump. We're going to take advantage of this as much as we can in this level. And you can also snipe stuff with it, so pretty good weapon. Very underrated.
It's a difficult weapon to use well in certain situations, but like just having it as an option, knowing that some players may actually pull it off, is kind of what speedrunning is about, like expression and like finding different strategies.
True.
So it's always nice to see something like that on a level like this. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a resource management if you get too greedy with it. Also takes like a good bit of knowledge how to use it effectively, but having an option like that, you should always try to like figure out how weapons like that work if you want to go fast at certain levels. Like.
Yeah, plus you have the rain, so when you have rain in tandem with Tango Blade, you just feel so good flying through everything. At this point of the level, we ran out of Tango Blade since we basically spammed it. But Shadow Blade is very good to snipe stuff from a distance or get your angles in. And here we have the first hard part of the pack. This is Windman. And
the easy fight.
Yeah. This boss is normally a pushover, but man, 2 one-tile pits changes this fight up so much. Darkonius is going to get some serious feedback from this boss, and I have to admit, he kicked my ass too. Don't think all these recordings you see your first try, because they are certainly not. Alfredo, to piggyback on what you said, I think we had our first official rage quit here at Mega Marino League. Game Fox just kind of shut off his game. He might have even thrown his computer out the window in level 6. So Team Germany got their ass kicked. And yes, Alfredo, I love you. I apologize, but I cannot wait to see the bitcherinos from your VOD. Hopefully you still manage to have fun. Don't take it too seriously. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Try to enjoy these levels, and it is what it is.
I do think Alfredo is on the edge of getting into top 16 in terms of points and stuff like that. These kind of races the difference between a minute or two can be the difference between those kind of points. And I could see why people get a bit like emotional or heated or into it that way too. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're all here to have fun. There's going to be some things that kick our asses or some things that make us salty. What the heck was that, Marina?
Yeah, you like that?
It's
like a good movement.
One pixel tiptoes, like.
Yeah, so there's a lot of enemies in this game. When they're placed on ledges, you can actually stand in front of them or behind them and just kind of act like they're not there. Especially when you have Proto Shield, you can really just, I don't want to say disrespect stuff, but if you're comfortable with spacing and timings, you can just skip a lot of this stuff and hit it with the Reflect on the way in or on the way out. There's a lot of these quote-unquote mini-boss enemies. These guys, they're all over the level. So you have Night Crusher to deal with them, good DPS weapon, and of course Spark Chaser to clear out all the trash along the way. Really good weapons. Again, these weapons are underused, to say the least. Night Crusher is a very good weapon, and any level that you have it, it just kind of feels good.
Oh, the skip? No! Never
Yeah,
mind.
you
No!
can make that. I'm a fraud. It's true. That jump is possible. It is very tight. Actually don't even know why I didn't do it. So thank you for calling me out, keeping me on my
Yeah.
toes. There's also a
We're-
quick kill in this fight, which we did see some of our racers get. And I do believe there's a manip strat on the boat. So both ringman fights here, pretty sure you can just manip them off the ledge, but I'm not trying to take damage, okay? These racers make clean levels. I'm trying to accompany them with some clean gameplay, so you won't see me cheesing any levels, that's for sure. All right, level 5 Pile Slider by Toxin. In case you guys didn't pick up on the tech in this level, I will show you what it looks like. Pile Driver and Ice Physics combo. You shoot Pile Driver and it lets you go whee and soar all the way to the end of a section. So the idea here is you shoot Pile Driver and you let go of the controller essentially. You don't hold right, you don't press shoot again. You pile drive on ice and that's it. You put your hands up and the player, in this case Proto Man, will just glide through this whole level. Toxin built the entire level around this gimmick. And of course, it being Toxin, you have to have your acidic waterfalls and your fancy gimmicks and contraptions. And this level is very, very fun, very, very good. And shouts to Toxin for his effort.
Primary weapon pile driver, how can you complain?
Right.
That's a sick gimmick. I think I seen it, like, Enki do it on his stream, like that gimmick, and he was like, whoa, you can slide. So I wonder if he went for it in the race. But yeah, this whole level, look at that.
It's really fun, man. This level is a blast to play. Very, very fun. And of course, the boss here is Burner Man. And as I mentioned during the race, you are constantly getting healed in this fight. So it's... Guys, did anyone die? Did any racers die in this fight? It's okay if you did, but you really shouldn't have. You're constantly getting healed. You have Pile Driver, which gives you natural iframes. So this boss is kind of a pushover.
Yeah, it's about more or less trying to get the speed in there more than anything.
Yeah, his RNG
GGs.
can make or break this level, that's for sure. Burner Man is a bully. Speaking of bully, Ninja Girl and Pirate Oasis. Okay, guys, do not blink. There is a lot of tech in this level. There's also some auto-scroll sections, but you can bet your broomsticks we're going to be pile driving and mega balling as much as we can to skip as much crap as we can on this screen. This is where the pack really starts to get hard. Dr. Zeos in Dr. Zeos fashion likes to give you tons of weapons. He likes to congest you with zigzags and narrow pathways, and this level has some, I dare say, puzzly interactions with boxes and browns and bubbles, so this level is kind of a gatekeeper. I think no matter what, you're going to feel slow in this level, even if you're going fast and abusing Mega Ball and abusing Pile Driver. Just natural Dr. Zeos level design, you're going to feel like this level's trying to stop you, which it kind of does. Here we have to take this auto scroller bubble to screen transition. Even if you Mega Ball up there, you cannot get the screen transition without the bubble. And you'll see a few of our runners, or excuse me, a few of our creators used it. Sky Pilot used this gimmick in his level, which you'll see in the next level. And because it's Water Week, it's kind of nice to see. In a speedrun sense, it kind of sucks because it's slow, it's an auto-scroller, but it does fit Water Week quite well.
Yeah. But, you also notice with this level as well, like, Ninja Girl and, like, Skull Woods is, like, a prequel kind of thing, like, same weapon set, stuff like that. Like, I think Zeos is bringing back a nod to that kind of thing from NRS, like NRS 2 or 3, that kind of way, so it's, like, cool to see that as well from Zeos, kind of like...
Yeah.
But this definitely is something else as a level.
Ninja Girl and Skull Woods. Now we have Ninja Girl and Pirate Oasis. And as Sky said, you do have all of the same weapons. So if you are a huge NRS fan or an even bigger Dr. Zeos fan, this might not come to be a surprise to you. But Dr. Zeos is consistent. He's flavorful. And it's really nice to see him bring back the same concept. Ninja Girl and Skull Woods, Ninja Girl and Pirate Oasis with these same weapons, but completely new aesthetics. Instead of being in the spooky woods with snakes, snipers, and bats, we are now in the sand-infested water dunes of doom. And yeah, shout out to Zeos. He is one of the best in the business for sure.
I think this one personally was the hardest for me to kind of navigate at first because each room requires a good bit of thinking. But like, if you rely on those speed weapons like the M-Ball and Alder, if you not use them well, like it can just flow as well. But yeah, I do think this one can be tricky for players, especially just kind of getting through it.
This was easily the hardest level to record as well, especially no damage. You're constantly getting kicked by the heat. There's infinite amount of enemies in this level, and Dr. Zeos is just kicking some ass in this league. Hopefully you guys are still, of course, having fun. And speaking of fun, we have Pirate Man, but if you touch the floor, you will die because there's spikes lined, and you can't see them through the sand, but they are indicated by the membrane veins. Yeah, really, really solid stuff from Dr. Zeos. Speaking of solid stuff, a splash of madness created by Sky Pilot Samurai. Sky,
Yo, let's go.
I don't know if you saw my recording for this yet, but I will let you take it away, sir.
All right. So there's just a small few speed strats you might see Marino go for here and there, like where things look like, yeah, that's a one, you can jump that. It's a 4x1 jump, barely possible, so that was sick to see. Most of these bubbles, like crabs and sections, have like a skip in there, like a jump you can make or something to go faster. But the first one's mandatory to kind of teach you. And now we're getting pulled around by magnetic coils underwater and everything's going crazy, and you get to chill for a sec again. But yeah, this level's all about like just playing with momentum and things like that. So like you start, oh, you're just chilling and you're going fast. You're kind of going slow here, but it's a little methodical. But yeah, I just knew that these are the kind of water gimmicks I really wanted to mess around with, so it was a lot of fun. And there's a speed strat here. Yeah, that waterfall's full of water, so you can just jump right up. You do not need to use the bubble crabs from here on out.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Sky's been doing an exceptional job here at Marina League, and I know you're doing your own thing with Mega Speedrun, so I just, from me to you, want to thank you for putting as much thought, effort, creativity, and work into this league. It means a lot to me. You've been stepping it up significantly. And I hate to say this, but it's Merino League, so you're probably going to have a little bit of salt. So Sky using salt water is pretty appropriate here. The weapon is ass, but this level is so good that you just make this weapon work. And I would never be able to make a level like this, so nice job.
Yeah, it's all one-shot enemies for the salt water. There's technically one extra skip here Marino could have got, but it's okay.
It's not okay. Call me out. Yeah, it's true. I could have triggered that thing and then go down and right. Yeah.
Yeah, you can trigger the thing and the pipe. You can go down the lower pipe for a little bit of extra speed. But yeah, this is kind of an intense part. I wonder if anybody burst their bubble on this part. I think everybody did very well on it. So.
Any bubble bursters?
It did go through a couple of nerfs. If you guys played the original version, you would have hated me. So.
Oh, yeah. Lots of gotchas. Double Kamegoro Maker. Really cool fight. I actually really enjoyed this fight. You have symmetry. You have the waterfalls, which are kind of taking away your vision where some of the turtles are going. And you can take advantage of the splash water bubbles or the...
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't want to call it splash damage, but it technically is. Really, really cool.
And you can chill in the corner, as we can see. Yeah, it works.
Cute smiley face. Man, throwback to NRS where smilers were mandatory in levels, so love to see the cute little smiley faces.
Just kept it simple in that one.
All right. What waterfall twist?
Waterfall. If you water the water in the rotten.
The rotten waterfall. Rotten Water Fortress from G Pocket, the aesthetics and visual master. Of course, you can notice the custom NSFs in this pack, in this level especially, which really pulls it all together. Speaking of pulling it all together, we have Black Hole Bomb, which is super OP in this level. You suck all the enemies into the void, and they cause no problems at all. Fun fact, if you guys didn't see during the live race, Jack Quay actually got an invincibility glitch where he was walking through all of these enemies without taking any damage. So I cannot wait to go back and see how that happened. Blame Mecha, of course. but it was kind of a pop-off moment. I did not expect to see anyone get bugs or glitches in this level, because here at Merino League, these levels are perfect and there's no flaws at all ever. So to see an invincibility glitch happen during a live race is really, really exciting. So really cool stuff.
It's something that this tournament has done as well, is like a good amount of levels have like a bit of an optional checkpoint moment. People can take a risk reward. Not that that's like a big thing. Like all the checkpoints are usually easy to get to, but it kind of makes you think like who would be brave enough to be skipping these checkpoints? I know Lorenzo did in the first few weeks, but I wonder if we'll see that again going forward in like tournament weeks where people are trying to save every second.
No, that's a good heads up. Again, we don't make anything mandatory like that. We kind of let the creators do what they want. And a lot of our creators have that mindset of, okay, if I'm going to put a checkpoint, I will maybe put it out of the way a little bit or in a cubby or up a ladder. So if the player feels comfortable, they save literally 2 seconds at the cost of losing minutes if they die. And we see Fadi, Lorenzo, a lot of people skipping these checkpoints and ultimately getting rewarded. We also see some people, just like Lorenzo, who skips like 2 checkpoints and then gets punished. So it is very much a comfort thing, and you just kind of have to trust the level and trust yourself and be on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, this level visually is amazing, and boxes underwater, like, I don't know how you come up with that. So, excellent stuff in G-Pocket. Oof. I don't think any of the players had too much trouble with this first man fight, but I do think it is worth saying how cool it is that you can raise those blocks, get you crushed. It's just such a cool idea.
It's true, yeah. I'm not sure if we're going to see it when we go back and watch VODs, but if you let Burstman do his vertical bubble attack, like Sky said, he will in fact raise the boxes and give you a Sammy for your troubles. All right, I'm pretty sure this is just the hardest level in the pack. Maybe you racers can tell me otherwise. Sure, level 10 had some spicy gimmicks and stuff, but overall, this level, there's way more stuff going on. You can die to spikes, you can die to fire, you can die to fish snipes. This level is an ass kicker. This is Rigged to Flow, created by Astra. And yeah, it's kind of straightforward in terms of jumping and shooting, but you have wheels and pipes and steam and oil, and it's kind of a lot to take in.
Yeah, you're juggling like 5 different gimmicks, like a lot of them in almost any screen. It makes it kind of intense. Like there's a lot of Uranus platforms, there's moving platforms, there's guys trying to light oil on fire, and there's steam coming at. So like it keeps up the intensity, but it never like adds too much at once, I feel like. So it's very well balanced, but I imagine maybe an early version got a nerf or two, but like this is in a really good spot, and it's just very like good intensity, and yeah, I think it's in the perfect spot for that.
Sniper Jane, that was an oversight, okay? We're not going to have Sonic music here at the Merino League. Somebody must have made some edits last second without me approving it. So, just, I'm sorry, excuse your ears, okay? It's an illusion. But yeah, fun fact, this level had...
Oh, I did not. Sorry.
This level had like 12 nerfs. It used to be way harder and have way less checkpoints. Toxin, who is one of our playtesters, got this level and basically kicked it back with like 12 screenshots of stuff that needed to be fixed. So if you guys think this level's hard now, it was unbearable in its first passing. Looking back on it, maybe we could have done some more tweaks or just maybe been generous with checkpoints, but yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Ass kicker either way.
I know Astra as a creator, and they like to do like very difficult stuff off the bat, and then you kind of have to like go, all right, that was fun, but let's make it more fun for the racers and easier to get through. This is the level with that skip as well, like the spicy damage boost skip, but
unfortunately, we did see on stream Lorenzo died at that wheel screen right before the checkpoint. That was a very costly death. So, Lorenzo, I felt that one, and I'm sorry it happened. Of course, Lorenzo is one of our higher point earners, so he's trying to snipe the big boys, and having deaths like that makes it way harder to do. But either way, very good performances overall on stream today. Every single person finished in sub 40. In fact, Fox finished faster than everyone. So, huge shout outs to Game Fox.
But oh man,
Level
so
10,
good.
final boss. This is Dreg's Dredgers, created by Urizen. I'm pretty happy with this showcase, so guys, don't blink. We are, of course, going to spam our pile driver, and there's a fat, fat, fat skip. The biggest skip in Mega Marino League is actually in this level, so I will explain it when we get there. I almost didn't see it, but when I did see it, I
Oh
was
god, that skip, it's so illegal. Like, it almost
yeah.
feels like it should be banned because you're showing how broken the game. No, it just it's so good.
Well, I mean, it's just how the game works. So if you know how
Uh,
these water levels work, so check this out. Coming up on the next screen, we go back, shoot the button, we go back, now we go back, and all the water's gone. And now you just fall, and you skip the entire section. It's
now,
so
is that
nuts.
is that a glitch or an exploit, guys? Chat, you decide. But that is, yeah, it's how the game works.
Yeah, if you know when you trigger a water switch, when you leave the screen and go back, it's gonna place the water at whatever you left it at. So if you know these are how the switches work, you just skip that entire section. And honestly, I can't hear the music right now in the showcase, but I will shut up for like 2 minutes so you guys can enjoy this absolute banger of a song. Yeah, huge shout outs to yours and both his level 10 in week 1 and his level 10 in week 5. I don't know where he's getting these NSFs from, but the aesthetics in tandem with the music really pulls this all together. And I think I have to agree with some other people who said this is their favorite level of the entire league. This level is easily one of the top 10 levels, if not top 5 levels of the entire league. The music is absolutely nuts. The uniqueness, the speedrun gameplay, the visuals, everything about this is super impressive. So, Urizen, thank you again for all of your efforts. This level is nuts.
Giving Toxin a run for his money in terms of all the stuff he's thrown together. Sorry, Toxin, you're not the only spicy, crazy creator in town. Oh, man. Oh, that's what I used to think of it being called, like dying right before the checkpoint. Anki always happened to have that, so I called it an Anki death after a while. I'm sorry, Anki.
Yeah, people are
GG's.
either going to absolutely love this level or absolutely hate it. I don't think there is a middle ground with a level like this. Man. Yeah, that fight's an ass kicker, okay? We're lucky I did it the way I did it. You can pile drive through the rebound strikers to not take damage, which is really hard. I spent way too long on that fight, and I don't want to talk about it. So, GG. All right, guys, it is now time for Week 6 announcement. Guys, tell me in chat, what do you think Week 6 here at Mega Marino League is going to be? Is it Stoneman Part 2 week? Is it Saltwater week? Is it Gingerbread Man and Woman week? Is it Cookie Cutter Pizza Tower week?
Puzzle week, build a house week, go to the shop week, eat a dinner but not lunch week. There's so many good choices.
Even if we do have rage quitters, sad to say, there's only one more week to get points. So at this point of the season, it is what it is. Obviously, we don't like to see people quitting the league. But hey, speedrunning's not for everyone. And speedrunning Mega Man Maker in a competitive environment while learning at the same time, it is not easy, guys. So please understand these racers are going through hell and high water, pun intended, to get their points. The game is not easy, and there's so much stuff to learn. So, what do we have? We have Fire Week, Penis. Wait a second. Retro Week, Ice Week, Sick Week, Dark Souls Week, Best Week, Butt Kicker Week, Stoneman 2.0 Week, Boomerang Week, Banana Milkshake Week.
Boomer week.
That sounds so good. Pepperoni.
The-
Wait. Fantasy Week, Rage Quit Week. Wait, Week 5? Masterpiece Week, Keck W Week, Internet Week. First of all.
Yeah,
All right.
but
Um,
I think Lorenzo's week implicates him a little bit. Break into Sky's home and steal his valuables week. I mean,
I have a few things to say, but first, let's see what the week 6 trailer will be. Sky, if there's a typo, you will get kicked
yeah,
off this
guys,
call.
break out your
Okay.
monocles. Get your study guides out.
All right, here
You
we
know what
go.
this is.
Mega Marino League Retro Week. Guys, we have to do it, okay? Here's one thing I will say. If you're familiar with NRS, Retro Week is the nuts, okay? If you've seen my GDQ run, you know I'm a sucker for Mega Man and non-Mega Man in my Mega Man. We have done, let me just pull up this spreadsheet live so we can look at some data. Make sure I don't pull up the wrong spreadsheet. In season 1, we had I can't read. We had Super Mario 1, Ice Climbers, Metroid, DuckTales, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ninja Gaiden, Legend of Zelda, Roll to the West, Tetris, Sonic, Pac-Man, and Contra. In season 2, we had Frogger, Donkey Kong, Battletoads, Castlevania, Doom, Ye Are Kung Fu, Ghouls and Ghosts, Kirby, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, and Bubble Bobble. And in week 3, we had Super Marino Bros. 3, Kid Icarus, Chippendales, Mario Kart, Journey to Stilius, F-Zero, Blue Bomberman, aka Bomberman, and Metal Gear. So that's a lot of different games we did. There's not that many games left, okay? So if you see Minesweeper or Sudoku or Hangman or something, I mean, we're kind of running out of games, okay? So I will play this one more time. And the only thing I'm going to say is what you see is either exactly what you're going to get, or maybe that's not what you're going to get. And there's some red herrings. Okay. I will let you figure it out. But let's watch week 6 trailer made by Sky Pilot. Sky, thank you again. This trailer is the nuts. And what do we have? We have breaking news. Where's Mega Man? Yet again, he has suddenly disappeared. Last seen at Mega Marino's arcade. Maybe he went on vacation somewhere. That's what I think, at least. The high score, let's go! Take that, Foddy! What? There's another stage? Sure, why not? Where the heck am I? What the heck? All right. So, there is at least 10 levels. There's no way we're going to show you everything. And maybe all of these are red herrings, for all you know. Maybe we just, we're hyping up Sonic, and you think I'll even have Sonic? I don't know. Probably not. But
Couldn't do another Mario level at this point. You know, you've
we're
already
running
done
out of
2.
games, man. All that's
Yeah.
left is like Minesweeper and Solitaire and that space arcade pinball game on Windows and stuff. Maybe,
Space Cadet Pinfall. Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks. Spoiled Solitaire.
So, guys, get excited. I do want to say, without question, this is the coolest level pack I've ever worked on. It is the most involved level pack I've ever worked on. I will just say, you guys obviously know with Retro Week comes custom music. I think there's like 70 or 80 NSF replacements in this pack. So the amount of customization and some other stuff we have lined up that I do not want to talk about, uh, you guys are in for a real treat. He literally says this every week. Well, it's true. Okay. Have I lied to you yet? I don't think so. Not as much. I mean, you guys will see. Fine. You know what? I'll shut up. When you guys play week 6, you just tell me how you feel. Okay. You'll see. It speaks for itself. Lots of work, lots of involvement, lots of creativity. And I dare say we're saving the best for last because it's week 6. It is the last week to get points. So Sky Pilot
Wow.
will be taking care of some points, which will be posted for you hopefully today or tomorrow. Next week, guys, it is the last week to get points, and then we will officially cut off our top 16 who will advance to the tournament round. So we do want to end the point or the regular season on a high, fluffy note. So Retro Week is the best way to do that. So if you guys want to practice, go play every single Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Sega game that exists. That is the best
Just
way
that
for you to
easy.
warm up. Yep. And genuinely, guys, look forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. So huge shout outs to the creators for their creativity. Shout outs to Sky. Thank you very much for joining me on commentary today. Shout outs to all of
Yeah,
our
no problem.
racers. Shout outs to anyone involved, honestly. Community driven event. I say this every week. It can't be done without you guys. So hopefully you are enjoying the league. I understand some salt might happen. And let me remind you, speedrunning is not for everyone. Mega Man Maker is not for everyone. And when you put those together, you might get murdered. So hopefully you guys are still trying to have fun. I do look forward to feedback, good, bad, and ugly either way. But I assure you, we will cleanse your palate with salt with next week's pack. So get excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you're looking forward to it. And I'm out. Sky, is there anything you want to say?
Look forward to Minesweeper. Yeah.
Hey, come on. No,
Hey.
no spoilers. No
All
spoilers.
right. Okay.
But yeah, thanks
But
again,
yeah, thanks for
guys.
happening, man.
Oh, my pleasure, dude. Guys, Sky and Toxin, they have been my number 1 and number 2 for this league. They've been pulling so much weight. So big special shout outs to them. And yeah, that's it. Guys, go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I will be watching Water Week VODs on my stream throughout the week just to kind of navigate. And I'm pretty sure we have to start with Alfredo and Game Fox. Have a German week Monday. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for being a part of this. Hope you're still having fun. And I will see you when I see you. So good night and take care.
0 Celsius.
Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, where will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go! Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, where will Maroni grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show, otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go! Shout out Big Butcher and shout out Big Nico, all of them under the lead of Marino. He might just take her out to Puerto Rico. All of these streamers, they checking his stilo. Marino is flyer than Russ Cat. Let him unleash his sub tank. To yo girl, he's plugged, man. The couch is too old, they sit on the rug then. Never mind, they sit on the balcony. Playing Mega Man 5 on the ecstasy. Astro Man, OSD Melody. Shout out to my homie Macapiece. When will he grow up? Damn, he beat your level in 4 attempts. If Marino was in Mega Man 12, they would label him the Lotion Man. Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, where will Marino Maroney grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show. Otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go, ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, where Maroney grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show. Otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino is soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Go, we were just waiting on 1.7. Shout out to Chumby, he shut up wrecking. I heard that there's a new contest happening and I just put my bet all on Kevin. Shout out to homegirl VRC, don't let haters be on leash, let Mega Man 5 lovers be on me. Mega Marino will cheese on ye. Shout out to QC, shout out to Wax, shout out to Neeson, shout out to Max, shout out Yagami and shout out Brickman, shout out to Rico cause they are sick man. Shout out objectional streams, fucks out objectional beams. Shout out to Duffy and so that they're lunatics. This one was for the community. Yeah, ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, where will Maroney grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show. Otherwise you would have known. Mega Marino was soaked, Mega Marino got stones. Ayo, this big homie Goose, I just returned to the booth. One question, when will Maroney grow up? Bitch, what the fuck you saying, ho? Mega Marino the GOAT, you were not part of the show.